Test. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. Appreciate it as always. So, I don't know where to begin. I mean, listen, there's a lot going on. We had the Second Amendment restrictions lifted, if you will, in a lot of cities in the United States. Thank you for the 5x5, Mike and Christian. Appreciate it. But it seems like, well, as far as the whole Second Amendment goes, we're going to talk about that tonight on the Angry Truth channel. So at 10:10 or 10:05, we're going to talk about that Supreme Court overturn or restriction lift, however you want to call it. But that was a pretty big to do. Now, somebody says, can you carry concealed in New York City? As of right now, the mayor and the police commissioner are threatening anyone who is found carrying concealed. They will be thrown in jail. Never mind the criminals running amok in the streets. They're worried about the citizen who's looking to protect themselves. They're going to throw them in jail. Whatever. We'll talk about that later tonight because that's a subject on its own. And it's more political based than it is prepping. So that's why I'm putting it on that channel. It does affect preppers here in New York City, which is a good thing because the way they made it seem like they had not a lot of avenues to go down to stop what the Supreme Court did. Anyway, with that, guys, we also had the whole abortion. Now, the interesting thing with the abortion being overturned, we knew this was coming. Everybody knew that this shit was happening. We knew that they were going to overturn this. So I don't know why people are fucking surprised. Whether you're surprised for the good or bad of it, I don't know why people are surprised. The way, I guess, Justin Thomas was pissed about how it got leaked out, told me everything I needed to know when that whole thing leaked out, right, when it was accidentally leaked. So anyway, we knew which direction that was going to go, and we knew that they were going to overturn it and hand it back to the states. So the fact that the liberals are out here acting like fucking assholes, it's insane. But here's the insanity part of the whole thing. At least here in New York and the liberal cities, they are not affected by this. Liberal cities and liberal states are not affected by this at all. Yet they are losing their fucking minds in the street. And they're not, like the protesting, like I said, guys, as of right now, the protesting isn't that bad. It's people with signs and shit. I do not see them rioting. Maybe damaging a couple cop cars and shit like that, but not like burning stores down and shit. Like, I do not see that happening. I know for the most part, a large percentage of the black community is not for abortions, and for what it stands for. So I don't see the black community getting all fucking uptight about this. I only see, and I hate to say this, a bunch of liberal white women and men and hipsters out there fucking screaming and yelling with their signs. So I don't think this is going to go too far. Marianne says he had 2 live streams set up at the same time. Do I? Let me check. That might have been a glitch, Marianne, on YouTube side, but I just checked the Angry Truth channel and it's at 10:10. So, I mean, unless there is another, and there isn't anything in my queue. Usually it lets you know the live streams you have coming up, so I don't see anything in my queue. And yes, Katrina, there is a bigger issues going on. Like, listen, guys, the abortion thing, emergencies, medical emergencies, that is, rapes and shit like that, fine. But the states that are banning abortion altogether, which I think right now are 13, go to those states and fucking protest and yell and scream. Nothing is going to be reversed. It doesn't matter how much you yell and scream. You're not going to get the governors of these states to go, oh my God, they burned down a whole police station. We're going to have to comply. Said no governor ever. Well, no, sorry. When it comes to Republican and conservative governors, you're not going to get that reaction. You're going to get that reaction from a Democrat mayor, but Democrat mayors and governors already have support going out to other states that I said Marianne. I'm sorry, Anne Marie. Sorry, I said that wrong. Whatever. My bad. So those states, guys, that are going to be restricted or have no abortions, states like New York are already trying to figure out a way how to go to those states and get the women from those states that want abortions. That's going to happen. And that's going to be on the taxpayers' dollars. So there's not much. I mean, listen, there's a lot we can do about it. We can have the five conservative and Republicans in New York City. We'll all band together and fucking protest our tax money going to that, or we stop paying taxes. Whatever. But nonetheless, guys, it's not a real big concern in states like New York, California, Michigan. These states are not going to get rid of it. Listen, they're even Republican states that are not going to get rid of it. So it's not a big to-do. They'll figure it out either way. But yelling and screaming about giving the power back to the states shows you how communistic, if it's not a word, but I'm using it tonight, how communistic these people are, because they want total government control, or they want to have daddy government control them, because you're giving the power back to the states and essentially back to the people, essentially. Again, I don't understand why people are screaming and what you call it. JD, yeah, I'm in favor of the decision. I believe the states should have that decision. I also believe, if you look back on Roe versus Wade, they went about it the wrong way. They tried to use the Constitution under the 14th Amendment, which was a privacy something or another. And how women had the privacy to choose the abortion. That's the wrong avenue. Yes, a woman who wants to decide to have an abortion is protected under the 14th Amendment, but not the actual actions of the abortion. I think that's the whole problem. So now that they're looking back on a lot of shit, guys, because the Constitution was used wrong, and communistic is a word. All right, thank you, Ralph Benjamin. They're looking back on a lot of cases that were won because of the Constitution, which didn't have constitutional rights written in it. Like marriage is not in the Constitution. So gay marriage is now on the table. That's going to be interesting. And birth control, if I'm not mistaken, is on the table as well. Bluebird Happiness, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Thanks. Bluebird. So yes, they said Twitter. There's a Twitter account called, and I hate to give these people any fucking respect, but I think it's called Protest NYC. And on Protest NYC, they said that there were 2,000 people in Washington Square Park. Now, I was going to go, but I'm like, nah, fuck these people. I mean, I'm not, unless it gets ugly, I'm not going to give it the time. And plus, it was going to rain anyway, and it did rain real quick, and I'm like, fuck it. I'm not going to get wet for that bullshit. But if it carries on throughout the weekend, I promise you guys I'll be out there to some capacity, and I'll film something for like a half hour, 20 minutes, whatever, just to show you what lunacy is going on in the city. But again, it's not that big of a deal. I was listening to the police scanner, and nothing was going on. Unless they blocked it, I didn't hear shit. So it's not a, it's nothing, Again, it's a bunch of fucking, white women from Wisconsin that are all here in New York and be like, oh my God, abortion's gone. Like, they're fucking crying and carrying on, and it's actually asinine. It really is. But the bigger, I wouldn't say bigger issues, but the other issues that are going to come up now, like the gay marriage, that's going to be fucking insane. If they overturn that, guys, you're going to see fucking gay men and women swinging dildos and plastic vaginas like Masons in the street, fucking going after whoever they have to go after to make sure it doesn't happen. You're going to hear men screaming at high-pitched voices. You're going to hear women, lesbians, try to scream at a deep voice. You're going to fucking see all kinds of pandemonium fucking breaking out if that happens. I mean, listen. Gay marriage is what it is. So to overturn it now, I think is a shit move. But hey, if they overturn it and they give it back to the states, again, if they give it back to the states, guys, the states like New York and many states across the United States are going to keep gay marriage in play. So it's actually not even something to be all worked up about. Like, oh my God, I'm going to lose my husband, Harold. No, you're not. Stop. New York City's not going to rescind it. California, New York City, New York State, California, even Florida, they're not going to rescind any of that shit. They're going to keep it, in play. It's fine, you know. But unfortunately, you have fucking drama queens. They're just going to get fucking carried away. They're going to put on their fucking Sunday drags vest and fucking march the street, fucking voguing down the street and shit, protesting. I don't even know what that looks like, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going to go down. Yeah, guys, again, and there was something about birth control. I thought that was pretty interesting as well. I'm going to try to find the article real quick. Or rather, I'll find it for the Angry Truth channel. But I want to see if I at least saved it. I don't think I did. Suck it, bitch. Yeah, listen. I mean, I at this point they shouldn't. They shouldn't overturn it. Gay marriage, that is. I mean, like, listen. It is what it is, guys. Overturning it is just a fucking slap in the dick. Seriously, is. I don't think they should. But there looks like, guys, there looks like there were 2,000 people at this fucking protest. Holy shitballs! I should have went. If I can get this picture to you guys, I will. I'll put it up on the screen real quick. But you know what? Fuck them. I got my own methods. But this looks like, yeah, it looks like there was about 2,000 people here. I mean, I can almost count every last one of them. Dee, 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 dee. But I'll show you guys in 10 seconds. But yeah, man. All right, so this is it. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of motherfuckers there. I mean, if you look under the arch and you look to the left and right, there's a lot of fucking people. So yeah, I would say about 2,000. But all of these people are here to protest abortion that's given back to the states. These are the stupids that we have to contend with. But you guys see it. And for a change, there's nobody in the fucking fountain. Usually there's somebody in the fountain bird diving or taking a bird bath or some shit. Todd Smith, man, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. So Todd Smith, we're going to get into that in a little bit. Actually, we're going to start with that. We're going to start with the food riots. Fuel riots. We're going to start with that. So, yeah. Again, guys. I don't know if we're gonna get locked down again. I really don't. It doesn't matter, guys. Even if they try, I think a lot of us are not gonna fucking. We're not gonna bother with listening to the lockdowns. So I don't think that's gonna be an issue for us, for a lot of us. But being that Todd brought something up very interesting, fuel riots and food riots. So though tonight we're supposed to be talking about water problems and the second pandemic and the collapse. If we get to it, we get to it. If we don't, next live stream. So, guys, I read something interesting earlier today. And this was from Natural News. So you do have to take Natural News with a grain of salt. I mean, they're really good at reporting shit when it comes to health. So I tend to listen to what they say, but I'm always skeptical of news sources anyway. But with that being said, guys, Natural News is reporting, red alert, this was June 22nd, they released this article. The entire U.S. supply of diesel engine oil may be wiped out in 8 weeks, and no more will be produced until 2023. I can't pronounce this, forgive me. They said due to there will be no more oil produced until 2023 due to force majeure additive chemical shortages. So the chemicals, the additives, that go into the diesel engine oils are not being made. This stuff is antioxidant, anti-corrosive agents, dispersant additives, antitrust mechanism, friction modifiers, EP additives, anti-foaming agents, and antioxidants again. And then so on and so forth. Right? So again, these additives are needed to make engines run, for apparently. And they're saying that it's 4 to 8 weeks that will be out. That's pretty fucking close. Now, 8 weeks, guys. That's September. From now, I think that's September, right? July, end of August, right? End of August, beginning of September is when the diesel engine oil will run out. Diesel fuel is at a shortage right now as well. They also have a problem with DEF fuel that goes in with diesel engines. They're having a shortage on that. So all of these combinations, guys, they're talking about late August. Uh, if nothing's done, they're going to have a fucking huge problem with diesel engine oil. Let's see what they were saying in the article. They're obviously they're saying if we like we need anything else to worry about, this is going to impact obviously food. So what Todd was saying, food shortages are probably going to be a real thing. Now, a company that Natural News spoke to thought that trains were still using coal because the person said, well, what happens if the trains are not running? Well, then we'll just shovel coal into the engines. This person thinks that there are locomotives out there that still run on fucking coal. Now, I know some do for shows, like those old steam engine trains that you take a tour through a small valley and it's fucking like during fall and you have cheese and wine and some shit. I know they still run on coal if I'm not mistaken, but that's it. Everything else is diesel. So, with that, guys, if the diesel shortage supply, if the diesel fuel keeps going up, the price of that keeps going up, and then diesel engine oil is shorted because there is none being made, we're absolutely going to be in trouble in 10 to 12 weeks. 8 weeks for it to run out. I would assume another 2 weeks, another week or two before the shit really hits us. So, with that being said, guys, keep prepping, keep buying shit. Even though I might be moving soon, I'm told the wife, I'm like, we're going back to canning. That's it. I'll take as much food as I need to take with me and fucking bubble wrap or whatever it is. But that's what we're doing. We're putting more shit away because this shit looks like it's going to get a lot fucking worse really, really fucking fast. Not to mention, gasoline prices still going up, and we don't see any kind of relief coming soon for that as well. So diesel fuel right now here, if you pay with a credit card, it's $6.93. If you pay with cash, it's $6.71. That's here in Harlem. I'm pretty sure it's more expensive in other places, especially places that frequent diesel fuel. Anyway, guys, yeah. Yes, diesel fuel is most efficient, and it goes a long way, but doesn't change the fact that we're headed to some real shit. Someone just said pet food is in short supply. Yes, Erica. So I've been buying bags of dog food for my dog because of that. So we're getting ready on that aspect as well. 509. Joe Texas says 509. That's not bad. And end homo end homo marriage said death sucks. I know nothing about it other than when they gave us new fire trucks about 10 years ago. They introduced that death shit, and they were like, you have to put this in with the in the trucks so that it helps burn off the what you call it better or some shit like that. Like I really don't know what DEF is used for, other than that. And fire trucks here in the city use DEF, right? So someone said ship runs on diesel too. Massive goods shortage coming. Yeah, John Shanks. Yeah, obviously. Right. This is going to be a fucking shit show for sure. So again, Zipper Neck said emissions shit. All right, that's what he said. Burning off something so it doesn't, affect the atmosphere or the air or some shit like that. I was like, all right, whatever. I'm not a chauffeur, so I really didn't care. Does your dog eat Spam? No, my dog doesn't eat Spam. I'm pretty sure if I gave my dog Spam, he would eat it, but no. Spam's not allowed in this house. It's only allowed in this house as a weapon against hipsters. Anyway, fire trucks and ambulances run on diesel. Yes, Carl Miller. Fire trucks. Now, not all ambulances run on diesel. I worked for Cornell Hospital, and the van ambulances, if you will, that were shaped like vans, they ran on gasoline, regular gas, if you will. So it depends, all right. If it's a truck ambulance, right, with a pickup truck style, it's going to run on diesel. If it's a van shape, it's going to run on gas. It's most likely going to run on gas. Not that they all run on gas, but the majority of them in the hospital I work for, which is Cornell or Presbyterian, however you want to look at it, they ran on gas and diesel. So it's a two-part system. Wolfgang, yes, man. Before you know it, they'll be banning assault spam. You throw it at somebody, he assaulted me with it, and they're gonna call it assault spam, and then they're gonna get rid of it. So maybe I should start launching it at people. Maybe, I don't know. Then they'll outlaw spam. Morgan, yes. Everybody's gonna need a beer by the end of this year. Fucking whiskey, vodka, you name it. It's gonna get stupid. As far as liquor goes, if you're an alcoholic, guys, please don't fucking stock up on liquor. That is the worst thing for you to do. But if you're not an alcoholic, start putting away liquor as well. You can use that as a form of currency, right? And get smaller liquor bottles so you can pour the liquor into those bottles and sell them off in smaller portions instead of whole bottles at a time. Dry food goes bad after 6 months. Yes, I've heard that, but some of the dog food I have is good up to a year. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Other than that, we also got him some natural shit, but you have to keep it frozen. You have to keep it in the freezer, and that lasts about a year as well. So we should be good with the dog for a year. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do after that. So maybe he'll be eating some of the canned goods we have. I don't know. Sorry. Thank you for the idea. I'll just get him canned dog food as well. Start putting that away. That lasts a few years. So he'll start eating that. Dogs will eat stale dog food if necessary. Yes, Jeanette, they definitely will. So, yeah, that's good. But canned dog food will work. That's what I meant, Tennessee Tackle. I meant canned dog food. But you can also give them, they'll eat fucking corned beef hash. They'll love that shit. Well, my dog loves that shit. I don't know if all dogs do, but he loves that shit. Yeah, you can feed them that. But yeah, just get them canned dog food. Done. That'll last a long while. Get as much as you can. They are dogs. Yes, you're right. Canned chicken and rice, dog food. Well, that's the other thing. Surviving Biden. Nice one. Oh, that's another thing you could do. I mean, I could just make dog food for him. The leftover scraps and shit, fucking can it. Right? Jar it like I do the rest of our food. Fucking there he goes. He's got up to a year worth of shit on that end as well. They are easy to please, Spider. But you also don't want to get them sick by switching their food 1,000 times. You know, so that's another thing to be concerned about with dogs. You know, our dogs, unfortunately, are pussies. All of our dogs. They're pampered. They get nice little foods. They eat, what we give them. We start switching them up, they're going to start shitting their brains out fucking inside of a week. So, something to consider. Okay, that's thank you for that tip. Who just said that? Someone said dogs eat rice and beans. So that's all right. So that's what I'm gonna give them. Oh, Ghost Prepper. Yeah, thank you for that. All right, that makes sense. I'll just start putting that away then. That's easy. Morgan Christmas is asking, is anybody seeing any rioting tonight? I haven't heard anything yet. I haven't seen anything on Instagram. Like I said, I see women who will never, ever, ever get pregnant, complaining about abortions. I'm like, yo, nobody would touch you with a 10-foot pole. You look like fucking a beaver and fucking Rosie O'Donnell had sex. No one's touching you. You got a fucking goatee, a missing teeth, fucking purple hair. You're fucking disgusting. Why are you even marching for abortion? You're not fucking going. No one's going to fucking touch you, so you're never going to have an abortion ever. So you're safe. Matter of fact, you're an abortion fucking deterrent. Someone looks at you and go, "Oh, never having sex again," or at least for 2 weeks. But whatever. Some of them women you see fucking screaming and yelling about abortion. She's just like, "What the fuck are you complaining about? You're fucking pretty much gonna be, hands off forever, So whatever. Anyway, with that, yeah, guys, I had my show planned out. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about that. And then this shit happened. I was like, motherfucker. As I was crossfitting and I saw it come over as breaking news, I was like, I fucking told my wife they were gonna do this. They were gonna wait till Friday to drop this hammer, so that they said, all right, guys, we'll see you later for the weekend. And then off they go. But yeah, it's fucking, It's bad. Yeah, I mean on that aspect, but all the other shit, I'm like, listen, guys, the deaf fuel thing, that's a problem. So they dropped this hammer, maybe to fucking distract us from that, maybe. But then again, there are a lot of us who are paying attention to everything else. You guys are talking, you guys are sending me emails all the time, and I'm reading these things. Some of them I'm reporting, other things I'm not even talking about because I'm like, I'm waiting to see where that goes. You know? Stephanie's asking me, have I ever heard of the wolf prepper taking from other prepper? No, I don't even know if that's an actual person. I have no clue. Patriot Plumbing and Drains. Nice one, by the way. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Um, yeah, like I said, we have way bigger things to worry about, and I don't think this is the fucking concern. Right now, I'm waiting for blackouts. Right, that's a major concern. We have a sunspot that's 3 times or 4 times the size of Earth aimed at us. That's a concern. I don't think that there's I don't think it's going to kill us, but it'll definitely disrupt some shit. YouTube Faraday Prepper. The video is called Werewolf Prepper. Antoinette, thank you for that. All right, okay. Fairway Prepper. The video is called. And so, does the werewolf turn into? Does he turn into a werewolf? Like wolf prepper people. They stock ammo and then and they will take. Oh, that's a new term. I never heard of that. I never heard of wolf prepper. That's actually fucking stupid. But all right, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Wolf prepper. Why don't they just call him the fucking Biden administration? Why don't they just call him that? Doggin's guitar. Yes, we're all gonna die. I love when you guys do that shit. We're all gonna die. There's no more planning. We're dead. Fuck it. Um, Fairway prepper. Beware of werewolf preppers. I guess the site is called Werewolf Nation. Guys, if you got links on this werewolf shit, please send it to me. I'm losing my fucking mind reading this shit here. I'm trying to keep up. You guys are bringing it tonight. I appreciate that. You since Nat Geo. Oh, been following me since Nat Geo segment. Thank you, Antoinette. Nat Geo was yeah, it was stupid. It was so stupid. I mean, listen, it got me, a couple of subscribers, so I do appreciate that. But other than that, it was just so stupid. Uh, Mirror. So again, they're protesting here in New York, but no one's acting up. There was a quick rain shower. Again, I haven't seen anything. I'm trying to I'm trying to stay on Twitter to see what's going on, but nothing, man. Like I said, they're fucking they're ugly ass people in this march, and then there's like they're little kids in here marching with signs. They don't know what the fuck they're holding up. Their fucking retarded parents is like, here, hold this up. You look like a hero because you're out here marching. And then everybody's marching, and then they look at the little kid, and they give the kid the thumbs up like they're in a martial art movie. And then the fucking kid's like, I don't know what I'm doing here. But he's holding this sign because his retarded parents like, hey, just hold this sign up. And the sign will say some shit like, we like killing babies because that's our prerogative kind of shit. Like, whatever it is, man, it's all fucking mental. So, right now, guys, they're hitting Grand Central. So, they're walking pretty fucking slow, by the way. They're moving at the they're moving at the pace of a snail. But nonetheless, they're moving. But again, no violence, nothing going on. Again, like I said, I'm not worried about these people, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to. It's not going to. But somebody did say, how long before these peaceful protests are damaging properties and innocent people? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, right. Smoke another one. You idiot. Yeah. So again, nothing's gonna happen, guys. And fucking the liberals are arguing amongst each other right now. Whatever. Oh, thank you for pointing that out, Cowboys 8 panel. Thank you for that. So guys, half hour mark. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, the thumbs down, whatever floats your boat. I don't give a shit. Just do something. Make it active. Make those numbers jump a little bit. I do appreciate that. So thank you, Cowboy, for picking that up. How's crime in New York? Crime in New York is still crime. I mean, people are. Listen, in the grand scheme, I can walk out in the street and not worry about a motherfucker touching me or saying anything to me or robbing me, anything like that. Right? But there are dudes that are lurking out there. They're just waiting for the right opportunity to pounce on the right person or the wrong person or the weakest person, however you want to look at it. Uh, it's bad here as far as gun violence goes. So, again, guys, for the angry truth tonight, head over there tonight. We're going to talk about a lot of the stupid shit Mayor Adams said about gun violence in New York City in regards to the Second Amendment being overturned or expanded or however you want to look at it. Wolf Banes. All right, I'll look for that video as well. But again, Werewolf Prepper. They could have come up with something a little more cool. Werewolf Prepper's just nah, whatever. Listen, guys. They're called people taking your shit. They don't need to be the Werewolf Prepper. They don't need to be a what is it? A wolf in sheep's clothing. They're people that take your shit. They're called fucking thieves. We can call them thief preppers or theft preppers, but werewolf prepper, redneckistan. I agree. I do agree. But yeah. Listen, man. It is what it is. So, where do we go from here? Listen, we don't do anything else, guys, other than prep. That's all we do. That's all we can do. It's the shit's getting bad. If this diesel engine oil thing turns into a situation, we are wholeheartedly on our own. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm not waiting on anybody's fucking line. That's for sure. I'm not playing that game. I think next week or the week after next, actually the middle of July, because next week I'm getting ready for the trip to Wildwood, and then the week after that I'm flying to Texas. So the week after the 13th, I'll be doing more canning like you wouldn't believe. But I'm going to try to do soups, like chicken noodle soup, beef noodle soup, I guess. Or maybe not the noodles. I'm not going to put the noodles in it, but I'm definitely going to put like potatoes and chicken together, meat and potatoes, beef and potatoes. And any other ideas you guys have for me. Worthless green paper in your wallet and say 5 months. Moon Peach. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think that the economy is definitely going to take a shit. Listen, if this diesel engine oil thing becomes a real problem, the dollar is probably going to drop a lot faster than you say. But yeah, Prep Rebel, listen, I think we should all be focused right now on prepping, nothing else. Yes, listen, you guys have to take a break. We have to take a break. We can't continuously do this. What I mean is, yes, you have to prep. You got to continue to make sure you get the right gear, charge up your shit, make sure things work, test out your bug out bag, test out your skills when you go out there in the fucking world. But you definitely have to take a break. Read a fucking book, hug a tree, do something, right? Watch fucking Netflix, because I think Netflix is going to implode, so enjoy it while you still can. Watch whatever the fuck you watch, guys. Watch Disney Plus if you still have it. Watch HBO Max if you still have. Watch something. Go for a fucking walk multiple times a day to get your mind fucking realigned. Go for a run. Work out. Press weights. Go target practice. Anything. Just fucking, you gotta keep it moving. Yes, the 2030 thing, guys. Listen. I'm seeing a pattern here. We are all seeing a pattern here. And now I'm seeing what the World Economic Forum wants to do. And shitty enough, what they are going to do, guys, is I think for those of us that are awake and hip to what's going on, we might not be affected by what the World Economic Forum is planning until our back's in a corner and then we have to fight our way out. But being that, guys, the natural resources on this planet are running out, they're looking to save themselves. They say that they're looking to save the human race, which there's one argument that if you listen to it, you're like, it makes sense. But we're running out of water in a fucking bad way. Bad way. Some reason they're saying that a lot of the aquifer in a lot of places in the United States is not soaking up the water or having the water drain into it like it used to anymore. we are running out of so many things that, for example, water will not be able to, the amount of water we have now, sorry, will not be able to be supplied sufficiently to everybody on this planet. This is why we're going to see water wars. We're going to see some bad shit with water. Now, if you live in a city or close to a city or you have a well, you'll be okay until they come after your well, if they go that far. Uh, Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. We're going to talk about that. Nah, fuck it. We'll talk about it now. Fuck it. Well, not in a minute. But yeah, guys, we're running out of water. Lake Mead is at a disastrous level. Right now, it's approaching a level called Deadpool. This is where water is so low that the turbines at the dams can't run at the minimum capacity that they need to run at to supply people with power. So Lake Mead is 150 feet away from being Deadpool. So that's pretty fucking close. This is gonna affect 40 million people in Nevada, Arizona, parts of Mexico, and California. Now California is already going through a drought. Nevada, Arizona are going through a drought as well. This is going to complicate matters. Again, guys, the largest reservoir, or one of the largest reservoirs, drying up. And those areas, they're saying, in the near future, will be unlivable. So people will no longer be able to live in these areas of Arizona, Nevada, and California, parts of California, and parts of Mexico. Now, Nevada is interesting because Nevada has Las Vegas. Las Vegas has exploded in population. I mean, really exploded in population. So what are they going to do with that, right? It's definitely going to, they might wind up abandoning Las Vegas down the line if it gets that bad, if they can't come up with a water problem. Now, are we running out of water? Now, given that the Earth's surface is 70% water, 97% of that, is seawater, salted. We can't drink it. Now, can we, what is it, desalination, sorry. Can we use that? Yes and no. That's not a cure-all because that consumes an abundant amount of power to convert salt water into fresh drinking water. Now, Israel has their method. They've been doing that method for a long while. They're actually the gold standard at using something called, is it effect water or efficient water? I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong. But that's a water that they use. Daniel, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. So, guys, desalination is not the cure-all. It's not going to solve our water crisis. Again, reading a lot about that, I was, to be honest with you, I was sort of a little surprised. I was like, oh man, I thought that we could just turn to that. And no, because it made sense. The amount of power it takes to draw salt out of the water to be drank, is fucking a lot. And we don't have that power source or that forever power source to do that. So that's also a problem. Now, desalination works in Kuwait and it works in Dubai because they're a smaller city or smaller area. It's not going to work in a place like California or New York, you know? Raging Rhino says we're not running out of anything. That's all bullshit. Listen, Raging Rhino, you must have your head up your ass because there are people saying that shit's running out. Now, am I seeing some of these things here in New York? No. But other people are taking pictures. They're sending it to Popular Preparedness. He's been showing them his videos. Other people have been sending it to Rogue Preparedness as well. So there's a shortage of something. We're running out of something. And they've always said that we were going to run out of oil eventually. Though we still have tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of places to drill. Right? JD, I've not talked about the second pandemic yet because I'm not there yet. So hold on to your panties. We're going to get to that in a little bit. Now, the best solution, guys, for water is rain collection, rain capturing. Again, Israel has been doing that as well. And they've been taking their wastewater and recycling it. And they've been using that wastewater, recycling it, and using it on agriculture. So again, they being the gold standard, a lot of countries, a lot of states and countries are looking at Israel as to how to do this to save themselves some more water. Because guys, this shit ain't looking good for everybody else right now, especially those states that are being affected by the Colorado River not producing enough water, or the snow caps not melting, producing enough water. Now, JD, all right, now we're gonna talk about the second pandemic. I know you're so fucking impatient, but here we are. So, guys, Bill Gates mentioned the second pandemic back in February. He said how the world should prepare for the next pandemic. Biden stated this the other day, and Fauci had warned of other viruses causing another pandemic, I think, in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. Last year, this time, he made the same. So this is nothing new. So Biden talking about this or mentioning it, guys, it's not a surprise. You know, Data Trooper, I'm gonna look for that one. Water shortage episode. Definitely gonna look for that one. But guys, we shouldn't be surprised. We shouldn't be sitting here going, well, Biden said Biden thinks Michael Jackson is still alive. Why the fuck are we, taking this guy's word and being like, oh my God, we've known this. We know that they're going to release some new shit, or we know that they're going to find something new and release it, or something naturally is going to explode. It's just a matter of time, guys. This is since I was a kid, they have always told us that the population of this planet is growing, and that the population of people will eventually cause a pandemic. Now that I'm older, I can see how that can start another pandemic, but I can also see how there are people laying in the cut, ready to release some shit. Now, as far as Henry, as far as the next one being a pandemic, I don't know. Could it be another scandemic? I think so. I think it's another one of them to start power grabbing, but I don't think it's actually like, the big to do. I mean, right now, as far as pandemics goes, I'm not even worried about it. I mean, like, listen, guys, they released another one. All right, big fucking deal. We'll fucking do what we did last time. If it's something they release, we'll fucking handle it. That's all it is. That's all we can do. Skeeter Weezer said riots in South California. Skeeter Weezer, if you have a link to those riots, do me a favor. Please please send it to me at angrypepper@gmail.com. I would like to watch too. I want to watch people burn shit. No, I'm just kidding. Norway nightclub shooting. Okay. So now Norway, guys, had a nightclub shooting where 2 people dead, 10 people wounded. I don't know. I don't know why would they even would report that. It's Norway, man. I mean, like, that shit happens occasionally, not all the time. Yeah, guys. So, I mean, as of right now, there's nothing happening. There's nothing happening in the city. I'm like, I really don't fucking see anything going on here. But if you got some shit going on somewhere else, by all means, fucking let me know. Send me an email. But yeah, I don't see anything else. Yeah, they hit Grand Central. They were at Union Square. I think they went to Washington Square Park, Union Square. Now they're at a big fucking deal. And they're like, all these people are showing up, and everybody's screaming. That's the other thing about these protests too here in the city, by the way. Everybody's screaming something different. You got fucking 2,000 people there. 1,000 of them are yelling something different. And you're like, who am I listening to? It's a joke. It's a joke. There's no leadership in this shit. And it's fucking garbage. But whatever, man. It is what it is. So, guys, again, this second thing that's coming, we shouldn't even be worried about it. We shouldn't be surprised if one gets released. Now, we're looking at Raging Rhino says, have a happy Flat Earth Friday, y'all. He's trying to get me, but it's not going to work today. Anic Recovery, yeah, they're gonna rename monkeypox. I don't know the what. I mean, seriously, guys. Whatever. I don't see the point in renaming it. I really don't. And they keep saying that monkeypox is being spread by men who have sex with men. I'm 1,000% sure that my small brain can figure out that men having sex with men are still gay fucking men. That's it. Why are we trying to split hairs? Why are we trying to go, well, dudes that love other dudes, yeah, it's gay, man. It's just say it's gay, man. It's just okay. It's 2022. They accepted it. It's fine. You know. So Frugal Fixer, the UK. Thank you for bringing that up. The UK has an actual monkeypox vaccine. The CDC is thinking about reissuing smallpox vaccine to fight off monkeypox. Okay, so when I read that, I was confused. I thought I was in a Twilight Zone episode because I'm like, are they fucking with me? Is this a joke? Why are they looking to give kids the smallpox vaccine to combat monkeypox when the monkeypox virus is spreading amongst gay men? So what the fuck is that about? I'm trying to understand this shit, but I really can't. I'm at a loss. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are we fucking now trying to give smallpox vaccine to kids? I mean, I don't know what. Yeah, Ernie T. I didn't have the smallpox shot. I'm not that old, and I'm pretty sure you're not either, and you didn't have it. A lot of us born after 73 or 74 didn't get it anymore. So, you know, there's that. But, and they think that you're okay. Oh, shit. So, just read a message. Sorry. Monkeypox vaccine was developed and approved in 2019. Yeah, Frugal Fixer. The crazy shit is, if that's the same vaccine that was tested in an African village, there was a video on YouTube a while ago where there was a lady from the neighboring African village. She did a YouTube video talking about this, and she said how it crippled and maimed a large percentage of the village. And this was going back a few years now. This is going back, I think, 2019, 2020, I saw this video. Actually, it was 2019, I saw the video. No, sorry, it was 2017. Because right, it was 2 years prior to that. So, yes, it was 2017, I saw this video and she was talking about it. So, it could be the same one. Yes, LCN Florida. Yeah, I've heard that too. I don't know. I haven't done too much research on a new smallpox vaccine. But, again, guys, if it's affecting a group of men, again, somebody please clue me in on why they're giving it to kids. I don't get it. Anic recovery. Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. You know, you're probably right. It's fucking, you know, whatever. I don't get it. Mario123. Did they really? Because I know they were considering making monkeypox a pandemic, but I didn't hear anything yet. If that's true, again, there they go. The overreach, right? They're gonna overreach big time. So they're gonna name that a pandemic. They're gonna name gun violence an epidemic, and they're gonna name starvation an epidemic. Mario123. If you could find that article, I appreciate it, and send it to me because I'll forget by the time this is off the air because there's so much shit going on. You know, yeah, I have a fucking brain of a goldfish. But with that, guys, oh, by the way, I forgot. A buddy of mine called me up today, and he said that by Malmstrom's Air Force Base, I'm hoping other people can confirm this as well, and if you can confirm this, do me a favor, email me at angryprepper@gmail.com. But I'm hearing that there are warheads in the launch position in and or around Malmstrom Air Force Base. So if anybody can confirm that as well. Now, the guy that told me this, the person that told me this, his wife saw the pictures of the missiles in the ready launch position. In, actually, Malmstrom's Air Force Base. So, if anybody else can double confirm that, that would be greatly appreciated. Now, I know that these people are not liars. They don't make shit up, right? But I want a little more info on it because I would like to do a video on it. Right now, what she told me, I can't go off of as far as making a video, but I can mention it. Again, if this is true, Do they know something we don't know? Or are we going to war a lot sooner than we think? I think a lot of things are happening a lot faster than we think. And that is why we need to continue to get ready until we can't anymore. Joe, I mentioned that. Joe Skinwalker, I mentioned that already. The solar flares, right? The sunspot that's aiming at us, the size of 3 times the size of Earth. So whatever. Maybe we'll get hit. Maybe we won't. Who knows? But if it lets go, they said it's gonna wreak havoc on our satellites and play hell on our comms. And I mean, like in a bad way, but not a end of the world way. There are planes in Maine with scanners on them every day. One August. Yes, Chumbalia, Billie Jean, Chum on. Okay, yeah, nice one, Billie Jean. Yeah, I heard the same thing. I heard October, but we're going to war in August. We'll see. We will see. Again, launching against China at this point would be a bad idea because they have way more ready missiles than we do. But we shall see. Again, Russia and China don't give a fuck about us. They don't give a fuck about the people. They just want to get their pound of flesh, right? And that's all they're doing. Last October. William Ashley said last October. What do you mean by last October? Disposable hero. Okay. All right. But why would they be doing maintenance on it outside? Why would they pull them outside to do maintenance on them to put them back in the silos? I don't know. That doesn't. I listen. I don't know. You know more about it than I do. And Patriot Plumbing, thank you for the donation again. Like I said, guys, this is more. That's more of a. Are you fucking with me right now? That's more of a heads up. We're at the end of 1,000 year reign. Satan will reign for the spell. The timeline is a lie. 1984. That makes sense. Well, listen, Patriot Plumbing. No one's actually ever given us a timeline. At least I don't think so. I mean, I'm thinking just looking at certain things that we have more time, but then reading other things and hearing other things, I'm like, all right, something isn't right. Maybe that timeline's shorter. Maybe it's longer. We don't know, right? Nothing is set in stone because this is not okay. This is not going to happen according to their plan. It's going to happen whenever the fuck it happened. Shit goes. Got tornado warning. See y'all soon. Troy said he got a tornado warning. He's gonna fucking duck and cover. All right, then see you soon. Make a shelter up on your roof. Time is not linear. Savage Zen. Yeah, you're right. 1,000 years is after Armageddon. The 1,000 year wars after Armageddon, or the 1,000 years of what? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's things we'll less. Yeah, listen, things are gonna escalate. I personally believe we're definitely gonna see a nuclear war in our lifetime, or at the very least, we're gonna see a nuclear bomb released on somebody's soil. At the very least. Can we say China is with Russia? Yeah, Dark Knight. Yeah, China's definitely with Russia. We know that. We know that. And Savage Zen said a while ago, our economy is done. Yeah, we know. Food shortage because of diesel fuel shortage. I mean, guys, like I said, that's why we keep preparing. Carbon Q, what's going on? Thank you for joining us tonight. I know I saw you in there a while ago, but thanks for joining us. But anyway, guys, it's a shit song. All right. So now, obviously, if this diesel fuel thing becomes a problem, we're probably gonna see some sort of a collapse here in the United States. I don't know about the rest of the world, but I know here in the United States we definitely are. If we can't get supplies, guys, delivered and food and water delivered to people that need it, we're gonna see a societal collapse a lot sooner than we thought. If they're talking about not producing the additives for diesel engine oil until 2023, there'll be no 2023 for a lot of people. Raymond Saldago said, "Do your research and you'll find out for yourself." What am I researching now? I hate when people fucking start a sentence in mid-sentence in a chat. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry, Ramon. I just found your other, what you call it. Oh, okay. So they're warmongers. They're pirates, except for they're not in the water. The werewolf prepper thing. I get it now. Um, yeah. All right. So they're pirates. They're fucking land pirates. That's what we can call them, right? I mean, that's fucking stupid too, but whatever. It's all the same. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna do research on that. I got other shit to do research. I gotta fucking figure out when we're gonna start glowing in the dark. When we're gonna start drinking our own fucking piss at a fucking filter that filters our piss back in the water. Like, we got real shit to worry about, not fucking werewolf preppers. The I-10 is blocked. Carlos McLean is asking, is the I-10 blocked? Interstate 10. Listen, guys, yeah, so, all right. I mean, it's a little late to mention this, but they're going to be blocking highways. So, I mean, I was thinking about that today. I'm like, yo, they're going to be blocking roadways. They're going to sit on a major highway and fucking block it. I'm like, yo, I would fucking run them over. Like, what was it? That video where they in Australia or the UK where they were blocking the road and the guy was dragging them off the fucking road? I think they were doing that for world peace or some shit. I don't know. Wolfbane Hollow. I've heard about that. And sorry, PAEMT. I heard that. I heard about the fucking shortage on the psych meds. That means we're going to have a lot more serious shit as far as crime goes in cities like New York. Now, city like New York, New York is the mecca for fucking psych patients. I'm surrounded by them. With that being said, guys, there's going to be a lot more violent crimes because we don't carry guns here. But the psych patients, they carry hammers, knives, fucking plastic bats, whatever broken bottles, and they're going to fucking go to work. So, yeah, if that's a problem, you're going to see a lot more suicides. You're going to see a lot more, what is that called? Murder suicides. And then you're going to see fucking dudes just snapping and fucking going at it. I heard about that a month ago, and I was like, oh, that's going to be interesting. It's one big open air asylum. Okay, Boomer, yeah, you're right. We're in one big asylum. I mean, New York City is pretty much a fucking asylum island. All right, guys, again, let's do this one more time. Hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whatever fucking floats your boat. Yeah. Like I said, I've heard that, and if you go to the website I put in the last live stream, in the description section, you click on that link, and you'll find the link, and you'll find the list of drugs that are being shorted, and some of them even give you a timeline, as to what. Apocalyptic Ben, do me a favor, email me at angryprepper@gmail.com. Thank you. When you get the chance. So, yeah, guys. I mean, listen, it's all falling apart. We all know that. We've been preparing for this, and I find it interesting that some channels are still surprised. I find it interesting that certain channels are like, "Yo, did you hear this? This is happening. We fucking knew this was gonna happen. This is not a surprise." Everything and anything that happens moving forward, guys, is not a surprise. Now, should we still talk about it? Absolutely. Should we still report it? Yes. But the fact that some channels will be like, "Oh my God, did you hear about this?" I'm like, we knew this was coming. I mean, like, it's nothing right now, guys, will surprise me. If the fucking night skies turn into daytime right now, I'll be like, "Oh, look, it started." I'm not going to be surprised. I'm going to go, "Oh my God," I'm not doing any of that shit. I'm like, fuck, it's on. That's it. That's it. You know? The being surprised shit's fucking, it's for the birds, man. It's for people who are not paying attention. That's all it is. And we're paying attention. So we should not be surprised. Could we be scared? If you want to be. Should we continue to prep? Absolutely. Should you continue to live your life? Hell yeah. But that's it. This other shit, the being surprised and oh my God, don't make any sense right now. It really doesn't. There is nothing that can surprise me at this point. Really, really not. Yeah, and PAEMT. Yeah, just fucking prepare for the shitstorm, man, because it's gonna get interesting. Now, listen, couldn't there be some things that'll surprise me? Probably. But yeah, Mad Dash, exactly. Expect the unexpected, man. I mean, like, that's what it is. I mean, listen, there's certain things that I might be caught off guard and be like, man, I didn't see that coming. But I'm even expecting that. Like, when I go to sleep now, I try to listen to mood music to slow my thinking down, slow my brain down. Because I'm like, I think about all kinds of shit when I'm laying in the bed. I'm like, yo, well, what if this happens? What am I going to do? What if that happens? What am I going to do? Right? So I'm always war gaming what the fuck I'm going to do. And I'm like, I can't do that when I go to sleep. I need my night's sleep so I can fucking work out. Right? I'm not fucking 25 anymore. I got to fucking get my 8 hours in so I can fucking lift weights and drop shit and try to run and all kinds of crazy shit. But like tomorrow, I gotta go for a fucking run, right? I hate running, and I gotta go for a run, so I gotta fucking decompress, and we all need to decompress. I don't see some of my brother from another mother, but yeah, guys, um, just stay ready. That's it. Binary beats for at least 2 weeks. Yeah, Carbon Q, right? I listened to those binary beats. Those, what is it, 430 megahertz or whatever it is. Those are pretty cool. You know, JD, I don't use sleep tablets anymore unless I'm having a hard time. I take magnesium. And in other cases, like tonight, I'm really tired. And I hadn't, my last cup of coffee was at fucking 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I think I'm going to sleep through the night with no problem. Christian Prepper, you're right. So Christian Prepper said mental health is just as important as a workout. You got to fucking get it out. Whatever's in your head, get it out. You need to get your night's sleep. I think that's more important for a lot of us, especially for those of us that are older. For those of you that are like 25 or 21 or whatever the fuck you are, you know, you can handle it. But for those of us, man, I can only do 4 nights of no sleep before I'm fucking toast, you know? But it also takes us longer to recover, too. No, I didn't get my magnesium from JP Sears. I don't know if that's a joke. I'm too tired to figure that out. But if it is, ha ha ha. Okay. But no, I get my magnesium, my ZMAs, zinc magnesium pills. Jennifer D says, workout, get a homestead, and you have all the chores. Yeah, you're right about that. You're definitely right. All right, guys. So with that, let's head over to the Angry Truth channel. For those of you that are going to follow me, we're going to head over to the Angry Truth channel. For those of you that are going to go to sleep because you got to get your sleep in, I'll see you guys next week with a live stream. Or I might do a surprise live stream later this week if they have some of these rallies. I'll go to one of these rallies, show you guys the shit show for a hot second, and then bounce. All right, guys. So other than that, I will see some of you guys on the Angry Truth channel and the rest of you guys next week. All right, guys. Thank you for watching.